home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Texas Longhorns offense is up first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down. The quarterback keeps it on the option. First down and more. He's still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has a pass to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Ball down, but both the tackles produce a solid gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. And he drops back in the gun. Grabbed by the receiver. He didn't. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Close to the tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They get him down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He fires it down the middle. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Wants to throw it. Caught. Completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Nice job here on this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up first and 10. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to...
The ball is out right near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery. First down. They're going to throw the football. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. What a kick. It's good. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. And he breaks clear down the right side. Foot race. Inside the 10. Touch. Longhorns. The defense produces 6 points.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The shotgun running play call. Gets the first and still running. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He keeps it on the design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Caught in the backfield. It's Sutter. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
He didn't really seem to...
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's a quarterback keeper. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. He made it. 3 points. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Wide open downfield. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll run it from the gun. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. 1st down. Looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. More out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and